Combinations. Okay, today in class we were talking about combinations when we were talking about this binomial theorem right here. And some questions came up. Some people still were having a hard time understanding conceptually the idea of combinations. Things like 3 choose 0, 3 choose 1, 3 choose 2. So I'm doing this video to try to help clear up understanding of that. And we can always put this in a calculator, just hit the buttons and then hit enter and get a value for that. But this video is to try to show conceptually what we're doing when we say 3 choose 1 or 3 choose 2. So when we were talking about the binomial theorem, we got here to this part of the formula, this n choose k. And when the question came up in our group, we were talking specifically about when n equals 3 and then r in this sum right here. Since this is a sum, we go through r equals 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. So I'm going to look at these values down here at the bottom. Just 3 choose 0, 3 choose 1, 3 choose 2, and 3 choose 3. And just a little bit of background, the 3 choose 0 can be written this way, like it is here in the formula. And it can also be written this way right here. And we talked about in class, the 3 can also be up at the top, and then that's a 0 right there. So 3 choose 0. And we say 3 choose 0, and that means we have a set of 3 of anything. Three rocks is what we're going to be talking about down here. 3 people, three anything, just a set of 3. That's what the top number is. And then we want to choose, in this case, right here, 0 of them, because it's a 0 in the bottom. Or here, it's 1 of them. Set of 3, choose 1. Then set of 3, choosing 2 of them. And then set of 3, choosing 3 of them. And we want to see how many sets of 1 can we choose out of 3. How many sets of 2 can we choose out of 3? How many sets of 3 can we choose out of 3? So here's my example. Let's say you go to a rock and gem show and you see a vendor that's selling pretty polished rocks. And we're looking at this case right now, 3 choose 0. Unfortunately, you forgot your wallet, so you can buy none of those rocks. You can't buy any of them. The only set that you can buy then, the only way you can buy none of the rocks is to buy none of the rocks. That's the only way, so there's one way to buy none of the rocks. So we put a 1 right there. 3 choose 0 is 1. There's one way to buy none of the rocks. Now let's look at 3 choose 1. Okay, you've got enough money. You went out to your car, you've got enough money to buy one of those rocks. A set of 3, you want to buy 1, so how can we do that? Well, maybe you can buy that one. That's one option. This one's the second option, and this one's the third option right here. So you have 3 options. There's 3 sets of 1 in that larger set of 3. So 3 choose 1 is 3. Now let's say you've got a little bit more money and you could buy 2 of them. So we're looking at this one now. There's a set of 3 rocks that the vendor has. You have enough money to buy 2 of them. Well, maybe you want to buy these 2. That's one option. So there's 1. Maybe you want to buy those 2. There's another option. But maybe you just want to buy these 2 right here. Just those 2. That's a third option. Those are your 3 possible combinations for 3 choose 2. And then finally, let's say a friend says, hey, I know you like rocks. They're there with you. Here's a couple dollars. You can buy all 3 rocks. Well, how many ways can you buy all 3 rocks? There's only one way, and it's to buy all 3 rocks. So I know this is kind of a short video. It was meant to be that way, but hopefully it clears up your understanding conceptually of what combinations are.